Nobody wants to admit it, but this Rams team is the best team in football. I don't care what you say. They've got the defense that is young, exciting, but also play like they're all been here together for 10 years, right? But also the offense is still deadly. Everything is deadly about this team. No one wants to admit it. But look at this play. Young Josiah Stewart's going to get a chip off the tight end, and then he's going to get a one-on-one with this left tackle. The reason they chip is because they want to give the left tackle more time to get into position to defend or block Josiah Stewart. Now, as he gets off the block and release, he's going to plant that left foot into the dirt. He's going to shift all of the weight back to the inside foot. You see how the outside foot of the tackle right now, it's kind of off the ground. The other foot's planted because he was expecting to get beat to the inside. Josiah Stewart beats him to the outside, kind of swats him down a little bit. The tackle whiffs, and boom, we are able to force a fumble from the backside. Kobe Turner goes and jumps on it. Great job. This defense is relentless. The offense is relentless. I can only imagine how good they're going to be when they get Davante Adams fully healthy for the playoffs. This team is legit. Now, we're going to break down a ton of film. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. But most importantly, comment down below right now. Do you think this team is good enough to win the Super Bowl? If not, tell me why. If so, tell me who they're going to beat. And with that being said, let's dive in. Insane throw by the MVP, Matthew Stafford. Look at this play here. We're going to get our tight end from right to left. We're going to fake a handoff very slightly to the left. 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. All we're trying to do here initially is get these 3 guys out of the play. Okay, because if they bite down ever so slightly, what it does is create a 1-on-1 matchup to the right corner. The last thing we want is this DB to break out and double team Puka, because if that happens, then that becomes a no read and we're not throwing that football, right? But since we sell the play fake, 1, 2, 3 guys overcommit, even this guy gets low with the shallow cross, we have this 1-on-1 matchup. Now, because you see the DB, his eyes are completely locked in on Puka, that means you want to throw the ball over the shoulder, right? You want to allow your receiver to have time to adjust in the air, because the DB doesn't know when, if, or where that football is ever coming. So you throw that thing up there and look at Puka just high point it. Another great thing about this play is Puka doesn't go up for the catch until he absolutely needs to. Usually, when these guys go up early, it tells the DB, okay, I need to start putting my hand up. But because he's so late to getting the hand up, DB doesn't have time to adjust to it. Brings it in with one arm, one hand over the highly picked corner, I believe. Unbelievable job. Great throw by Matthew Stafford. This guy can make any throw in the world. Also wanted to give credit to Ahkello Witherspoon here, because look at this play. Slightly underthrown. Michael Wilson, good wide receiver, goes up to get it, but so does Witherspoon. Gets his hand in there, and they just have this little fight towards the ground. But ultimately, Ahkello Witherspoon comes away with it, rips it out at the last second, and gets the interception. This Rams team is super bought into the system. They want to win the championship, and everyone is giving every play 100%, man. What a job here by Witherspoon. Let's go. Just wanted to show you that really quickly. What a play. Another big-time play. This time, the Rams are actually down, right? They went through some issues here in the second, third quarter. Couldn't really put up too many points. But then they started to click a little bit in a, that switch kind of flipped a little bit here. For the Rams, we're going to run this play action. The reason being is we are trying to get all of these second level defenders right here to overcommit. We're going to have a clear out to the top side, get rid of this top side DB, as our tight end is going to act like he's blocking, then he's going to break across the middle of the formation. We're going to bootleg out to the right because we're in a full slide off to the left, selling the run. They're going to have a free rusher off the edge here, which is fine as long as we can get the ball out early and these guys overcommit, okay? So that's the concept. As we sell the run, you see 1, 2, 3 guys overcommit. Once they realize, oh, it's actually a pass, it's already too late. Boom. Great job by Stafford getting this ball out early, turning around, layering it up over the defense, and then a great block here by, I believe, Higbee. And then Parkinson dives into the end zone for a touchdown to reestablish a 3-point lead here for the LA Rams going into the fourth quarter. Then the defense started to pick up and make some really good plays as well. And guys, really quickly, like I said before, hit the like button, but also subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Rams throughout the entirety of the year, the entirety of the playoffs, I guess you could say. So join the family, turn off the post notifications, turn on post notifications, and yeah, let's keep going. The NFL playoffs are just a week away, and Underdog is the place to be to get in on all of the action going forward. All you have to do is get your picks right, and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. So game script wise, I have this entry that I wanted to share with you. So I think the Ravens tonight win. I think they go up big. I think they're able to run the football. The Steelers are missing some key pieces to both sides of the football. Derrick Henry higher than 69.5 rushing yards. I like that one. You got Jalen Warren, same game script. The Steelers are down. They have to pass the ball. 4.5 receiving yards for Jalen Warren, I think is fair. Jonnu higher than 16.5, and then MVS higher than 14.5. I like this because the game script, it's 30 to win 95, but you guys can do whatever you guys would like, and let me know in the comments down below what you are doing for the game. Now, if you guys download the app right now, you can use code NFL Film. Again, use promo code NFL Film to score $75. $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5, right? That's promo code NFL Film to score $75 in bonus entries. Underdog, make picks, win money, simple as that.
Now, to play, you must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado, for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 hotline at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Speaking of Tyler Higbee, take a look at this. Running back's going to get out into the flats. We're going to get a corner route. First thing we notice here is it is zone coverage. Or actually, we don't notice it yet. But as Matthew Stafford drops back, the first thing we notice is the guy, this DB, he's biting up, which one makes me think he does not care what Higbee is doing individually, but what he cares about is what the quarterback is looking at. So he's playing his zone. Let me call it a cloud flat here. So as we get this guy onto the flats, we know he's most likely going to bite down. We've got a corner route. Now, if we go back just a little bit, you see this safety. He's giving Tyler Higbee in or outside leverage, okay? So he's playing to the inside, which means this corner route's open only if this guy bites down on the flat. So that's essentially what we're looking at. As he drops back, he looks right at that safety, he waits, and then boom, fires it. That DB bit down, wide open to the sideline, and Higbee extendos into the end zone. I don't know if that made any sense, but you guys know exactly what I mean. Great touchdown there for Tyler Higbee. This offense started percolating. A 4-point deficit turned into a 3-point lead, which now turns into a 10-point lead. Just like that, Rams go up. And ultimately, to put them in the dust, a great fourth quarter here for the Rams. We're going to get Puka in a little bit of preset motion, stop them right in that C-gap area, have him attack the inside shoulder, initially have our tight end act like he's blocking before we leak out into the flats, trying to sell to these second-level DBs that it is a run. As we do that, you see him kind of break towards the inside, and then boom, wide open is guess who? Colby Parkinson. Another touchdown here for the Rams. Nail in the coffin, game over. Rams start slow, but bounce back fast in this game to ultimately win and end 12-5 on the year. We are going to make a part 2 to this video in a couple of days, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Before we dive in, or before we end, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and let me know, do you want to see the second half offensive surge or the second half defensive surge in the all 22 coaches film? And I'll see you guys then. Peace.